Halloween challenge. Darkness against 3 Lucky Witches, Vampire Witches, and against Infective Wild. And whatever gets the best net win will be the best Halloween game of 2023. Have you seen any data on how it's going?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's going really well. It broke records for most spins on launch and most players on launch. It was slightly it wasn't bad at all in terms of average turnover, but it was not as high as, like Royal Potato 2 and stuff, which I think makes sense. I think, it's a little bit more of a fun sort of novelty game. It goes all the way down to 1 krona as a minimum bet, or 10 cents. So I think people are having fun with it, for a little bit of a cheaper stake.
Yeah, just to experience the atmosphere, I think.
Yeah. And so now it's going to be really interesting to see what happens after Halloween and sort of how it holds up. Of course, now there's a lot of slots being released as well, so it's kind of hard being in the beginning of the period now. It's hard to stay up in terms of new games and stuff like that, because there's so many being released in the next couple of days. But it's still seeing a lot of play, and it's been popping off a little bit on social media, which is fun to see. And we have a tool to track our reach, so how many viewed minutes or hours, and that's been kind of going up really, really much, and nice, and hitting record numbers for that.
So I just want to have 1 wild on the pentagram, and then I'll be happy.
Just so you know, I went in yesterday just to test the game out a little bit and summoned Lucifer in 2 bonuses over 50 spins. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, this looks bleak.
So this is my Darknet experience.
Yeah.
Oh look, I got one.
Why?
Aye.
Okay. That's something back.
I'm expecting a ghost to pop out now.
No. You didn't win enough for that.
Oh, shame.
No, I'm surprised that some people actually do get scared though. Having worked on the game, it's really hard to be, you don't really get scared of anything remotely. But because you actually saw it, take shape, little puzzle piece by puzzle piece. But there are actually a lot of streamers getting genuinely scared when they're playing in players as well that are this is too scary for me. I think that's kind of funny.
When the jump scares happen, or just in general?
With play reports, it's been in general. With streamers, it's you see it mostly with the jump scares, right? It's
Yeah.
But then there's been people, falling out of their chairs and, I really want to connect with that symbol. Oh. The sort of theme speaks a little bit for itself. We kind of started with a Wiccan base, and then we moved into different kinds of scary things going on that we saw in different places, that we really liked for different reasons. Nice.
We did 96.
Good. I should try to go on rant, and then the slot
every time.
Me immediately.
Yeah, every time it happens like that, because so often when I try to edit a video and I want to cut away all the gameplay that doesn't make sense before the bonus round, I can't because you're on a rant. So there is something there. So you just need to constantly be talking.
Oh, come on. Man. Okay,
Yeah,
the first one. Come on, okay. Bit of win there as well, no spinners though. Up, another swing, another miss.
So how was it for the team to make this game? Must have been fun with all the different Easter egg things in there.
It was fun, but it was a bit challenging as well. Like there was countless times when, you know, the developer would be like, guys, it's too dark. I think it's too dark. Like I'm you know, having trouble to develop this because it's too dark, you know. So for a long time during the development, we had to make it like way brighter than it was supposed to. And then it was also a little bit of a challenge, like getting that brightness slider thing right, because it's not so much about being exactly one-to-one with a symbol. It's more like representing the symbol in such a way that you're getting the experience that you're sort of that you deserve once you have used the slider. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had one idea that we would like start draining the balance, so your balance would go down to 0, like while you're spinning. What would you think about that? So you could
Just
see
the
like
normal slot experience, you mean? Or what?
Yeah, no, but it would just like it would drain really fast, and you know, outside of your bet. So like, you know, imagine like the ghost comes in and then like your balance starts shaking and it's just like money starts disappearing all the way down to 0 in like a 2-second period.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But you didn't do it either, right? So
No, we didn't.
I guess
do it either.
you realized that that's probably wouldn't be
It was
super
close,
appreciated.
man. But because it would have been kind of fun.
Yeah.
I have faith in these 20 spins though. There it is. Come to Papa. Yes.
Nice.
Cash money.
Okay, well, it's gonna have to happen now. What
Oh,
happens
another
when you
one.
get 4 scatters?
You get +2 spins. It's really good. It's really good
Yeah.
to have. Oh. So you get +2 for each scatter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. More spins.
Come
Oh,
on.
that looked like it.
Yeah.
Such a tease there.
Bit of a comeback in terms of window. Oh, nice.
Balance point, yeah.
Nah. Get out.
But still, you know, it's
Bit of
gonna be
cash.
way worse. Scarlet, Ivy, or Celeste? I'm gonna take Celeste. I've been playing Lies of P, this Dark Souls game. There's a Celeste in there, so it's gonna bring me luck.
Yeah.
I do think that for the players becoming better and better. Like every release, they always look a little bit.
Yeah, I think the
More
art and the
interesting.
production is looking better. I'm not. I think, you know, they had some really interesting concepts earlier. I think maybe they were potentially like making games that might have been a little bit too complicated for the studio at the time, or like, you know, the sort of maybe there were some people that were like, you know, totally in on everything being super complex, and then maybe some people were like you know, maybe a little bit too junior for it or something. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to hate, but it just felt like sometimes the games would kind of reach in their level of complexity compared to the production.
Yeah. But that's kind of what
This-
they've always done, though. Like even when
Yeah.
you look at Ash Gaming back in the day,
Okay.
they were always known as a bit of the over complexity in slots that doesn't necessarily always improve the game.
Okay. This one looks very sort of streamlined, I think, in a lot of respects. Like the story and the theme is, you know, straight up Halloween, you know, but, you know, looking pretty good.
Not too cartoonish.
No.
There's still an element of scariness in there a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, or at least
Or the mystic
yeah,
something.
gloomy, dark, but no pretense of like trying to actually make it dark, like in darkness, which I think is totally fair. And yeah, then you got almost this like land-based approach, right, where this wheel is constantly visible, which has been something that has been really successful. Especially in the UK, it's been a lot about that, to like the point where it's ad nauseum, quick hit tables on the side. Like we saw that quick spin game a couple of weeks ago, and everybody and their mother has produced a game with like some symbol that just kind of gets you a quick hit that is visible on the side, exactly how many symbols you need in order to get whatever the prize. And here it's a wheel instead. That's pretty cool.
The sound effects are very land-based as well, US land-based.
Yeah.
But I know that they really want to make it work in the US, so they really want to go into that market.
Yeah, then
so
I think land-based is the way to go, right? Yeah.
Even with their previous releases, it was very US land-based focused, their sound design. Yeah. They're good guys. They've always made good slots.
Yeah. I agree.
The one thing that I don't like, and that's something that they and other UK studios have been doing for 15 years now. You see this kind of there's like this text box thing that appears.
Yeah.
And then it was like Bewitcha in the morning. These all these kind of word plays. The English love those.
Cheesy, like,
they just super cheesy. But the English, for some reason, they really love doing that type of stuff.
Yeah.
For me, it was always super annoying because, like here, of course you can. That's all good and well, but then you are there as a casino manager and you're like, but I have to get this in Finnish, you guys. Stop doing it. It's not even that good in English.
It's impossible. I wonder what even happens if you play it in Finland.
Well, I'm playing it now in Sweden, so I'm guessing it's just English.
Okay, it's just not translated. Right, yeah, of course.
Yeah. The wheel is changing all the time as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit hard to keep track of, almost. It's also like sometimes it gets bigger and smaller.
I think it's only it's just getting bigger to show you what it is that is under there. I think is what's happening.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was like for this spin it's upgraded, but you're right.
That's what I thought as well first. Yeah. Like if you hit it now, then this is more important, but it's actually just a visual explanation of what the rings are about.
Somebody's been coming in like, the numbers are too small to see, and then somebody's been like, okay, we can fix it.
That isn't luck, it's witchcraft.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we had it.
Oh, nice.
You still haven't seen it.
Nice.
Okay. Good. Spin the witch's wheel, right?
Okay. I guess we just want to go as deep as possible.
Yeah.
No.
Really? It's so typical land-based music. But that's kind of boring though, I think. A wheel like that with, just making progress towards the next level, and then...
Yeah,
you have there's some other things there as well. There were like wind spins, there were mega picks. I think it's actually those that you want to have. I'm guessing there's gameplay behind those.
A slot that is completely geared towards the US and the UK. And, from my degenerate perspective, I feel like there's a little bit of lack of things happening or like going on, or like, potential. Like seeing that there's not a whole lot of base game feature, and then I can see those 5000X in the middle of the wheel, but it feels quite far away as well because I have to go in the middle of the deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's just very singular in its focus.
So we've done 39. Oh!
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to check the pay table, but pay table can wait.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that again. So on the first one, the most attractive one is the 3 win spins then. Oh boy!
No.
Bubble, bubble, toil and treasures.
I
Every
like
75
this
spins on average.
Okay, so they write it out. That's
Yeah.
interesting. There hasn't been too many cases of people writing it out, but I think it's actually quite decent.
So every win multiplied by 3. Every spin is a win. Win between 3 and 20 win spins on the Witch's Wheel.
Okay.
Choose to play this bonus. Win huge cash prizes with up to 5 megapix. Win between 20x to 590. Question mark.
Ooh.
Question mark, exciting.
Okay. Now
like
they
that.
get one of those.
Version 1.0.0. I've never seen that, I think.
My favorite is the bonus.
Bonus is cool. It's well done.
Tick, tick, broom, stick. Hey.
If we were English, we would be rolling on the floor laughing, Carl.
Alright.
It's just a cultural thing.
Also, if we're taking laughing gas.
No.
You know.
It's such a plague when you walk around in London. There's like these canisters everywhere.
Right.
Got it again.
Nice.
28 spins in as well. Yeah, so it is a frequent bonus. That has to be said.
Definitely.
Closing my eyes. Oh.
It's interesting you could change the symbol and it's only like, that's the only instance of that symbol. Like now we won't get any of those other ones.
No, it's true actually. Seems very useless.
Kind of, yeah. But like, okay.
Which wins for you?
Exactly.
This would be,
question.
yeah. I'm just thinking about the extra development effort that you put into stuff like that actually doesn't contribute to anything.
It's honestly kind of mind-boggling. I wonder if it's because like they had it early on that it's supposed to be 3 lucky witches, and it was like it's 3 lucky witches, and you know there has to be 3 of them, and it's like we only have one white symbol. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, what if you could choose?
Wow, hit it
Whoa,
again.
nice.
23 spins in. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go deep.
Let's go indeed. I mean, I'll settle for a question mark.
Yeah.
No, not a 10x.
No. But yeah, I have no idea why this game is called 3 Lucky Witches and not just like, you know,
Lucky
Esmeralda the Witch, and then it's just like one witch.
I mean, one of the reasons that they could do it like this, and I wouldn't put it beyond them to go for it, is when you have a 3 or a number, alphabetically you'll be ranked really high.
Yeah, I mean, they always do that. Like, literally every single game has a number in the front because they want to rank highly like that. And also, like, it's become a bit of their memo, I guess, over time.
So,
I mean, yeah, sure, they needed a number, but, like...
Yeah.
Is that the whole reason why you have to make the one?
Otherwise, it's one lucky witch. That's kind of okay. It reminded me a bit of what was it called, Immortal Romance? A bit.
But it's like I think this with like a very sort of huge update on like all kinds of looks and like, you know, improving a little bit more and like going a little bit further could be a cool art style for Immortal Romance 2, because it feels like a more modern version in the same universe, you know.
Yeah,
because they have to make Immortal Romance 2, right? And you know, they've announced it, but they've delayed it like, you know, a long time over and over, and you know, eventually it's gonna come out, and then it's gonna have a lot of expectation to live up to.
Yeah, talking about alphabetic ranking, Microgaming, who made Immortal Romance, when they were launching these Mega Moolah jackpots, and they were putting them on other slots. And then they decided, they came to us with a presentation and they said, you know what, we're gonna put it on this 3-wheel drive slot. And we were questioning it, and we were like, why would you put it on that? That's one of your worst games. It's terrible. No, it's actually one of our best games. It has the highest player numbers.
Oh, shit.
And then when I told them, but you do realize that 3-wheel drive is the very first game shown because of your alphabetic positioning in the lobby. And then you could tell that they were like, huh,
Wow.
is that why? I mean, I was perplexed. I mean, from that meeting onwards, my respect for microgaming was very, very low.
Shit. But their respect for you must have doubled a couple of times, I hope.
I don't know. I think they don't like know-it-alls.
No. Shit.
So this game is just about getting additional avalanches, so you get higher on the multiplier track.
Yeah.
Is there a cap?
Barely. I mean, it can go really freaking high, I think. Because this is, you know, the Raptor, which was like their first really successful game with this, had this in the bonus. So just literally, they've taken the Raptor bonus game and put it in the base game.
Yeah.
See if we get some free spins.
I'm actually not a fan of the look and feel. I think it's very cold and too slick.
A bit cold, yeah.
A bit overproduced almost on the symbols, like the high-paying ones.
I mean, for me, I think it's
clean.
cool because it's but then again, I haven't seen it too much, you know. So I'm just happy I'm seeing something new. I think at this point, because I mean, you know, if you're gonna make a game with vampires, you know, like good-looking vampires, I just feel like, you know, you're just gonna end up looking so similar to so many things. So that's why I kind of welcome these sort of exaggerated, muscular, like super toned bodies, and you know, everything looks really clean or whatever. I mean, it's not the greatest looking game of all time at all, but you know, I think it's an effort.
It's an effort. They tried.
I mean, honestly, like that is literally like a pro in the slot scene, because there's so many people that don't try.
Yeah.
Come on out.
So what does the double max stand for? Is that the feature on the left?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it doubles each time, and then the max.
Double max features.
Yeah.
Given that you start low.
Yeah.
And then the ceiling is high, like there's really potential there. But it means that all your regular base game hits are so low in value.
Yeah, it also feels like
allow that high ceiling, which makes it really boring.
Yeah, to be honest, like I like the free spins that is progressive. So the free spins that can start kind of low and then build and build and build to really high levels. And then I like base game features that come out of nowhere and just smack me in the face with like a 50 or 100x. You know, this is kind of the opposite, where it's like you have to build in the base game, but I don't really feel like it's gonna let us build up to like a really solid win in the base game. You know, it just feels like I should be in bonus for it to really go really freaking high. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm totally with you.
It's kind of a weird bonus symbol as well, right? It looks like an elevator door, golden elevator door.
It probably is, to be honest. It's like maybe the elevator to their like super fancy tower where they're like having their blood orgies. But yeah, I think, you know, this feature was really successful when it came out with the Raptor game, but I think it was quite good in the Raptor game that it was only in the bonus, because then it really feels like you can go really high up.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe like the production thing, like maybe it's not that there's not enough production, or like that there's too much production, but maybe there's like a little lack of production elsewhere outside of the sort of symbols. Like there's no background animations going on. There's no like, there's no story elements where the characters actually do anything. Like the win animations, they're not like, biting a victim or biting each other or showing any kind of extra story. Like the story doesn't develop from this clean poster
they're very
view we're
static,
looking
right?
at. Yeah.
So this one is very much the cartoon Halloween, right? More so than any of the other ones. I do like actually that all of them were quite different in their style. We had plastic vampires. We had a little bit more adult Halloween, I guess, with 3 Lucky Witches. And this is more children's Halloween. With every single cliche.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like,
possible.
Given that, like, the restrictions that come with, like, you have to make a slot, you have to make it Halloween themed. I think, yeah, it's sort of spread out the possibilities.
Human creativity knows no bounds. The one thing that I don't like is the scatter. It just looks way too much like a pirate scatter to me.
I think actually like the 3 Lucky Witches scatter would be really nice here.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be too many pumpkins, but honestly, like it would lift this game. I guess they already had the pumpkin for the wild.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of don't like how that cauldron looks. Like the bottom of it looks, there's too much fire.
That's true. It's more like a cauldron on top of some lava.
Yeah, exactly. Or like it's like the lava is so thick and high that it's like it doesn't even look like fire. It looks like some kind of
melted cheese.
Yeah, or like cotton, yellow cotton that is like sort of propped up there as like a.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think this is probably my least favorite from an execution style. Even though Yggdrasil was very plasticky, it was still different.
Yeah.
It stood out. They get an A+ for effort, like you say.
A+ is a very good score. Maybe like a
B+.
C+. Yeah.
C+.
It's an old thing. They did it way back in Ireland. Could be that they want to do the nice bonus. Again, the rant. It may even have been pre-Christian origin that evolved from the custom of head veneration, or potentially even represented war trophies taken from your foes. It's quite macabre, but it may have symbolized the severed heads of your enemies.
Right.
So...
But, okay, so this is Sticky Wilds, actually.
And I think it also infects high pairs to become wild.
Like on a chance? Ah, yeah, like that. But they probably don't stick, I'm guessing.
No. So I think mechanically this is a pretty good idea for something simple.
Yeah. Yeah, if you rely on your theme to get you by, and then you're looking for something solid as a gameplay feature that could work with anything, it's pretty good. I think they could have done more with the actual symbol turning wild though.
Yeah.
Especially that cat, it changed from a slightly different color to another slightly different color.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like these Pokemons that you catch in Pokemon Go when you get a shiny. It's like slightly different yellow Pikachu.
But it looks like the good old Prague is gonna take the trophy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is kind of expected as well in a way. They typically, yeah, they have good math.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, I mean, you never say never, but it doesn't look like.
Again, I'm hoping that that Prague wins with this one because, yeah, nobody else deserves to win anything.
No, it's true.